Morning, folks. Welcome to Friday. Well, I should be working all weekend, or I hope to be. So I'll get this one done today. If I'm not working, I may have some more to say tomorrow. As usual, I've got a load of notes in front of me, as well as stuff on the screen to go through. Well, welcome to the man in the corner. Now, yesterday, some of you may have seen the video I put up on YouTube and how they harass creators. The censors have gone ridiculous. And I drew up the fact that they remove perfectly viable comments. Well, this just shows how ridiculous they are. Now, one of my subscribers posted a comment on one of my videos yesterday. Now, I'll read that comment to you. Now, you make up your mind if you can see anything wrong with this. Now, I was talking about how the shit shower and the House of Power were crammed in like sardines. I watched them live on the TV. And apparently this subscriber did. I won't name him. But I've actually got the email on the screen in front of me now with his comment. And I quote, "I too watched that Parliament pantomime. Talk about do as I say, not as I do. They think of us as dirty oiks and help themselves as superior beings. They really are scum. Anyway, thanks for the rant, bro. Respects." End quote. Do you see anything wrong with that? I don't. It's got an emoji that's a thumbs up at the end. That's it. Yet YouTube, in their infinite wisdom and corruption, wouldn't let it through. It will not show my end. This is how ridiculous they have got. And this is their new way that I have discovered of harassing creators and watchers. They'll let you post something. It will show your end. But at our end, the creators, no, it doesn't show. This is why I always say, if you're going to put a comment up, back it up with an email. The fact that I get emails on most of them anyway, simply because YouTube has got so ridiculous. It's unbelievable. You know, they're worse than Twitter and Faceache. They really are. And I would recommend most people look at other platforms. I mean, I've got a channel on another platform, as you all know. And anything that these clowns, the faceless cowards, I think won't let anything through, then I put it on there and I let you know it's on there. This is the only way to get free speech, because YouTube just doesn't. They are, you know, like I said, if you want to watch funny cats or car crashes, YouTube's fine. If you want to hear any truths or what's happening in the world, you ain't going to see it on here. And anyway, that's that bit, just to follow on. Now, I did see the news yesterday on these refugees that we're taking in. Don't get me wrong, I feel sorry for their plight and it's horrible what's happened to them. But they're expecting us to take thousands in. Now, I would say, you elite that want this, you wokey left bastards that want this, you take them into your home. You pay for their clothes. You feed them. Don't expect us to. If you want them, you pay for it. Same as if I want something, I have to pay for it. It's assholes like you lot that are destroying this country bit by bit. I mean, we all know the corruption in the government. They can't be trusted. You know, they've lied to us, they've robbed us, they've put us in fear of our lives. They've created a society of mental health. Suicides have skyrocketed, families being evicted, yet you can find room for these people. When many people in this country haven't got a roof over their heads, or if they have and it's a council one, it's usually in dangerous condition that will ruin your health. People can't afford to feed their kids. You've robbed the families of their livelihoods, and in many cases robbed the families of their loved ones. You proud? You should be so ashamed of yourselves. You really should. What you've done to this country over the past 18 months. You know, I'm just sick to death of this global experiment that you're involved in now. And many of the sheep are seeing through it as well. Try listening to the people that put you in power and continue paying to keep you in power. Because as far as I'm concerned, the lot of you should be sacked. If I did my job as well as you lot, I would be out of a job. Unbelievable. And on a different topic, I was interested in reports yesterday of the shortages that are going to be happening over Christmas. Of course, they're blaming it on farmers, they're blaming it on Brexit, they're blaming it on lorry drivers. Here's a thought for you, shit shower. You created a lot of these problems. You created them. Take your share of the blame, you assholes. But I would suggest now, before the profiteering starts, because it will, get your Christmas shopping in early. Get frozen food, get canned food, and get ready for the next round of winter lockdowns, because believe me, they're going to happen at some point. Yeah, the farmers are bleating that they can't get the labour. Well, you've run for many, many years, and I know, I used to work on the land many years ago, with cheap foreign labour. And your wages have been that low that they now have deserted you and gone back to their own countries because they can earn more. All because you wouldn't pay a decent wage to Brits to come and do the work. You created your own situation, so don't cry about it. It's your own fault. You treated these people like slaves. Now you've lost your slave labour. Basically, you're blaming everybody else. Same with the lorry drivers. They've been treated like shit for so many years that they've had enough. And with the wages, they can actually earn more going and doing normal jobs where they can be at home with their family in the evenings and at weekends instead of sleeping in a piss-soaked lay-by with nowhere to eat and being moved on by the police. Don't blame the lorry drivers. Blame the employers. Blame the government. Blame the police. It's not the lorry driver's fault. And believe me, I know quite a few lorry drivers, and they are leaving. They've had enough. Being treated like second-class citizens. Well, you treat all of us like second-class citizens now, don't you? We're the minority in our own country that you're destroying inch by inch. Anyway, I'll leave it there for today. Contemplating work. Not nice, but at least I've got some work that does pay a proper wage. Welcome to the new subs. Until you comment on any of the videos, I don't give your names out unless you say so. Or contact me by email if you don't want anything posted on there. The email address is always on the channel. So, until the next one, peoples, I hope to do one over the weekend, but if I don't, thank you for your support. As always, it means a lot to me. And my respects to each and every one of you. And always remember, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from tyranny. My respects to each and every one of you. Bye for now.